Terviestje Karjalasta. Terviestje Karjalasta. Greetings in Karelian. Karelia is that northwestern part of Russia on the Finnish border, and it's part of Finland too. Beautiful people. I've been there, and I continue to be amazed at root languages that go back a long way, that have the language of the earth really built into them. That longer exhale is so relaxing. Coming back to the present, this is where all the change happens. This is where the beauty is. It's not in fancy ideas. It's in feeling this power of spirit that moves through all things. And that's the foundation of our indigenous soul. So on one hand, I have been suggesting it's critically important for us to come to our senses, to really feel with our eyes and nose and taste and ears. And what did I miss? Our touch. And they're doorways. That's the point. They're doorways into vast myths of being, of sacred knowledge, of ways of looking at sacred nature in ways that most of us, were just not taught. So we use the body and the breath and our senses as portals into this magical mystery tour. The Beatles got it right. So we intend to go beyond a surface, a kind of surface, like this is a meat suit and you're a meat suit. Like that's the surface reality we've been given. It's just kind of meat and matter floating around, and somehow this consciousness that we have just, surely by chance just kind of evolved with us big-brained humans. And, I think we kind of understand that that's a old, a fairly new but old fictitious story. Certainly not ancient, maybe 400 or 500 years. I call it the dead matter story of the universe. Can you hear those geese going north? Yeah, that's a sacred path, right? It's deeper than the dead matter story of the universe. And the reason that I mention that is that the more we get into the sensuous earth, the deeper we see that our bodies are almost so-called bodies, because where do they really end, you know? Our human bodies are portals. Yesterday, as I was driving through the sacred landscape of Vermont, I felt like each one of us is a portal to give and receive from our ancestors and give and receive to our descendants. One unbroken chain here and now to know we're never, ever, ever alone.